Let me show you how we make our vegetarian lasagna. Lasagna.
Lasagna.
My daughter says lasagna, I say lasagna.
Lasagna.
What?
Lasagna.
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 You get the idea. So there's 3 parts to this dish. The tomato sauce, the white sauce or bechamel, and the roasting of the vegetables. Start putting in your flour a bit at a time and stirring that in. So we just keep adding the flour bit by bit and stirring that in till it's incorporated. Then we just finish up by adding the rest of the flour. You want to keep it moving so it doesn't catch on the bottom. And when it's got to this consistency and we've cooked it out for a little bit, then we can start adding our milk. I use a whisk for this bit so we can really incorporate it well. Beat out as many of the lumps as possible. Keep whisking. And we just keep doing this until all the milk is gone. And we've cooked out the sauce so that the flour taste is gone. I've used a couple of tablespoons of French mustard because we didn't have any English. Normally use English mustard. A bit of salt and pepper. Some nutmeg. About a teaspoon, heaped teaspoon of nutmeg. Now that's cooked, let's get on with the tomato sauce. So we dice our onions up. Munch fingers. 2 cloves of garlic, we just crush those and give them a good chop. Now what we're going to do is add a really good glug of olive oil to the pan, and then we cook off our onions for about 5 minutes until they're translucent. And once they've hit the stage of that, just like that, you add your garlic. Cook that out for another 3 minutes. Then we add our tomato sauce, some fresh herbs, tomato sauce. We add our chopped tomatoes. We're making the tomato sauce. Now combine all those ingredients, cook them out, and I had a dried stock cube in there, veggie one, some tomato sauce just to enhance the tomato flavour, and some Worcestershire sauce. Very difficult to say, you know. I'll give that a stir and then we just let that tick over pretty much right up until the roasted veggies are done. You can use anything you want from your fridge that you find. We've got some aubergine, so we roasted that, added some dried herbs and seasoned it up, a bit of olive oil, and then we'll put that in the oven. Give it a good mix. Now carrots, got a trick for you if you find a soft carrot. We found 2 soft carrots in our carrots, as you can see, so we just add them to some cold water and leave them for an hour or so, and you'll be amazed and see what happens. Now the carrots we chopped all to the same size, but smaller than the roasted peppers that we're going to do here because they cook slightly quicker, so we leave them a bit bigger. But this pithy white bit you see here, you want to chop that out because it's not very nice to eat. So just make sure you take that out of all the peppers as you prep them. And again, chop them to a similar size, each pepper, all the same size so that they cook evenly. Now we just put those in the pan, cover them with oil. Again, salt and pepper. Let's give them a good mix. Ready to be cooked. We had some leeks and some spring onions. So we just prepared those, some button mushrooms. We had 200 grams of button mushrooms, so just gave them a wash, cut them in half. And there's the spring onions ready to go in the leeks. Once the leeks, there they are, we're just cooking them on the top till they're soft, and we'll add the spring onions, tomato sauce ticking over, and the bechamel. And all the veggies roasting in the oven. They roast them till they're cooked, and then obviously we take them out. We add the tomato sauce in our roasting pan, and our roasted aubergines. We just lay the vegetables up that we've cooked. When we add our lasagna sheets, that's pesto going on there. That's one of our favourite ingredients to add. is the pesto. We normally use green, but we didn't have it, so we used red pesto. And then as you can see, we just add it layer by layer and keep layering it up. Those carrots we soaked in water because they were soft earlier. They've been in about an hour. Look at that. I'm trying to bend it. Considering how soft they were, there you are, it's my little trick. Soak your carrots in cold water. So that is our lasagna, our family vegetarian lasagna.